Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Rebels will put total leather and we'll get started. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the offense on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The defense takes matters into their own hands. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Okay, what can we do here?
You will dive into the playbook here on offense.
I wonder.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Good breakup. Number 34. The sophomore.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both.
Sit down, punk.
Coming into this one, so there's a lot of eyeballs there.
A lot of D flying around here.
And we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them.
Thank you.
Oh, picked off. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue. And
this is a bad start for them Tigers.
First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Wells. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Rebels.
Oh, the stadium pulse, not a bother.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Second and goal coming up. Looking downfield, it's Dark.
Bad play. Bad play.
Down in the backfield, outstanding play by the defense.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receivers. The defense, though, having...
Now here comes the toughness.
They're too physical, they're too fast, and they force the negative play.
Very pretty. I wish my audibles would work. All right, I guess we're not going to audible. This is what you get.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Dances away.
Touchdown. What a fucking play. By the kid Watkins, sophomore.
Try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Yes, that would be a good start.
It bounds through the
My little Fineman. You're the coach?
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're
Wow, we are everywhere. Not with that little screen, you're not going anywhere.
An explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season,
This
and
is a big game for the Rebels.
A top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does
Oh,
this have?
fuck out of here.
You get an idea of exactly
What a throw
where
that
you
was.
stand right in the middle of the season. Playoffs down the road. Make your statement here today.
A lot of wear and tear on my defense.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Grabbed over the middle.
I didn't even see that.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it. It's a first down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played.
Here comes
for
the
an
audible.
entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are.
Yes, go down.
Snowed under. Just a great job.
This all-star line is doing you services.
Didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read.
Wow.
Feels the heat coming
Oh.
in, burns him up. Another sack.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country.
Nice defense. Punt that ball.
Took a hit as he could and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. LSU will bring the punt team on the field.
Nice punt.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
No, it's pretty bad. My offensive line is horrible.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive.
Oh, come on. Let me fucking audible.
Down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they
Oh, my God. We're not going to get off in time.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels.
I give you fuck. Yeah! Doesn't let me hide the ball.
They got to stop the bleeding right now.
This is a scary place.
Offense set on first down. Back to pass, it's Dart. Pressure coming.
Oh, boy. Here comes the D.
It falls to the turf.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
Second down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper.
I didn't need to hang on to that.
And maybe they
Damn
want to
it.
try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
What a defensive possession here. I mean, look at this.
Guys, this winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole...
I couldn't throw it. Yes. Yes, sir.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the first half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Running it back, it's Anderson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. LSU will dive.
Oh, big boys.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a
Yes.
touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn
Cameron Pimpton, yes. Can't even say his name. Sophomore out of Texas.
Right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
The give is to Williams. They get him on the ground,
Oh.
but not before he gets enough for the first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball in the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physicality. They get so many great players across the country. LSU.
Nice.
People in Louisiana.
Let's take it down. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick.
And they're always able to run the football.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
How to do it all yourself, Fineman.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor.
He's short, ref.
Smacked to the ground. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run. So
Oh, I almost had ya.
Get upfield and chew
This
up the next
fucking guy.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down.
Sit down.
Incomplete, a big
Just
hit
keep
there.
hitting them.
Second down.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Caught over the middle. It's Lacey.
Yes.
And he
Good tackle.
punches his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The AT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away.
We've got a game here, gentlemen.
Coming out with it, it's Watkins. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make the play, David. And get
Oh, the hurdle. The hurdle from the white boy. The white boy.
Get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna run it. It's Bentley.
We gotta have the cuts better, gentlemen. The cuts.
That'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're
Oh, bad throw. I have no time.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Got it behind the line.
Wow, the stoppage.
Losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One thing you can never take for granted defensively is the ability to make tackles in space. That was not easy. That's a running back catching the ball out on the perimeter of the field on 3rd down. He's used to making people miss and looking silly. Great job using fundamentals to get him down, setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll try to...
No.
Gets
No.
as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes
Harold
on.
Perkins with the half sack.
Down in their opponent territory. The offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Green.
Oh, yes. The goal line is playing out of its mind.
And LSU starting to get that passing attack.
Yes.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Yes,
the goal line. This is insanity.
Because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Yes, there you go. What a stop.
Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw.
Good drop.
Physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it.
Good stoppage.
Execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And I love
Yes, call the goal line in. Hello, goal line.
Fast guy in that slot. Maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups.
Oh, the gun. Gonna operate out of the gun. Hot.
But now it's 3rd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it.
Yes! Good stop right there.
He released the pass. It's incomplete.
What will he do?
Defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
What will you do? He goes
from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier.
Oh, didn't have him. I didn't have him.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good.
Oh, this is insanity.
Just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins.
Bad return. Where's my speedsters?
Just has to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute some points.
Bring it here.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks.
My team is not fast right now. They're all tired. Long season of ass kicking.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the...
Yeah, I can tell. I don't have more than 2 seconds.
On that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Coming after it.
Oh, I needed the running back to do a little blocking.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10.
No! It doesn't come down with it.
Turnover on downs.
And first time being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going.
Wow, what a grab by the kid.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the
Big boy carrying it.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham.
Yes! Break every tackle!
Keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield full first.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Yes!
Got enough space. Touchdown.
3 unanswered touchdowns.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the
No,
country.
dude, my team is damaged. I keep getting -10 on runs. Impact of player.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To the air, it's Dart. Going downfield for the big play.
No!
And they won't make the connection
Yes!
going for the big
What is
play.
going on?
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely
I mean, I put it right in the bread basket.
Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
No! What a bad throw! Jackson Dart?
Return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
We're in trouble here.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before that.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
That's a
We've got a
far field goal.
Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. The official says no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's
Yes! 3-man rush and I go down.
They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
We're going to need some halftime adjustments. Oh, for sure.
Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude.
Nice drop, Juge.
I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think that if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Dart. Gets rid of it.
Nice throw. Not even throwing in the right spot.
Play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18.
I tell you what,
Jackson Dart living up to what he does best.
He's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
No, we missed the tackle. Oh, it's over.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership.
Yeah.
Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
I have no time in the pocket.
Ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to
Folding
plays that you've already had
offense.
success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Back to pass, it's Dart. Trying to get to it.
That's a safety.
Going backwards, you have to step up, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on, down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I know it's sexy to play the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They go right back to him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh my God.
And make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching. Off he goes.
Dude.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown!
Wow.
LSU! And the stomping has commenced. No
This is crazy.
here in week 7 as they push out that lead.
Maybe I can get something done on offense.
A lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down and
Maybe I can get something done on
he
offense.
can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
No return coming. He'll call.
Yeah, well, I got 1 on that fumble 6. Yes.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Now the play fake. Let's it fly.
Yes.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pocket starts to collapse.
Oh, I had it. I had it. Oh, this team can't do anything.
We got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough.
Oh, this is a bloodbath.
You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is
Yes.
but over.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Yes,
Offense will
offsides.
take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier.
Where's my defense? What are they doing?
And the route is on. Lining up the tackle.
This is insane.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arizona State is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback...
There's nothing I can do. You run the same defensive play.
This might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah.
I don't like the double mug.
Are the eyes and ears of college football fan, and we've got you covered all day.
It's little too late.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On second down, they'll take to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins.
Oh, finally, a first down.
And got it to the 44-yard line. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who
He's getting it so angry.
I love it when you attack the whole field and the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and
Yes.
Quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh, yes. This game is bailing.
This offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down after a
They don't have enough time.
The final play of the third quarter.
I have no time. I don't. I found my mojo too late.
To smell the goal line. He'll keep it himself.
Yes.
He's dropped.
Good play by the quarterback.
That'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Wants to throw. It's Dart.
Oh my God.
Pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. From the gun. Looking for the score.
Nice. Good throw by Jackson.
And the offense makes the tackle in frustration.
Unbelievable.
Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And as a defensive
Yes.
late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats,
Yes.
get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up.
I couldn't score a point.
Been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quick strike complete. At the 35.
Yes, good tackling by my team. One guy missed, and 2 guys missed.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not?
They hate it.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's got a lot of running room.
Good awareness.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt.
I knew this was going to be a problem.
But find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Gonna run it. It's Durham.
Yes! Yes!
Touchdown, Tigers.
My team is going. I'm firing. I'm retiring. This coach has got to die.
They are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a
I mean, they've given him 50
much
points.
bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, and more points.
Good, I hope they die.
Had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those.
My team is not ready for this. They're not ready.
That guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit.
No!
By a big amount in this game, they haven't had a lot of success.
My guy keeps getting killed.
And their players are still out there competing.
Offense gets set for second down. Scanning the field, it's dark. Throws to the wideout.
Yes, good throw.
Coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
I have no time to throw this fucking ball.
Trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going for it all.
No! This team stinky boos.
And gets off the field.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive.
Yes, here it comes.
And if the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team. And now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be taken.
Not one fumble after that.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't
Just fucking kneel it. This is crazy. We're going to have a long team
I
meeting.
think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just...
Intercepted. Couldn't find much
Okay.
room to return it.
Let's get some points here.
Business at the 27.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting.
I have no time. Do you see what I'm going
He
through?
released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated.
Dude, give me a fucking second.
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's caught. It's Bentley. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
I have no time.
They might be fortunate it wasn't knocked
that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but
Yes, but he falls.
Like a superhero to make the grab. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Dart. Unloads it left. Got it.
Oh, we're fucking scoring, all right.
But they'll have the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down in the red zone. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. On to attempt the try. Oh, it's a fake. Headed for the end zone. That's not going to come close. I'm not even sure what they were thinking there. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
Yes! He still gets it running around with a chicken with no head.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit.
Fumble! How does he get it back?
Back on top of it and avert the turnover. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Off play action. All kinds of room to the right.
Yes!
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
It just ran commit.
Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continue.
Oh, yes, now Chris Paul. Chris Paul is hurt.
Offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why they're ranked so high.
And he's doing a terrible job.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Oh, he's going to die.
In that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quarterback moving. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Kill him softly.
Get some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
They're trying to get to it.
Yes. It didn't work again. A foot contusion. Bye-bye.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game.
Where was this the whole game?
Feel good about. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, looking for a man. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Oh, yes, he died. Chill him.
Shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're here in the fourth quarter, and still, he's not able to set up in the pocket.
Oh, yes, the formation's back.
Outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
It's complete. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
We're getting a touchdown to end this game. Absolutely.
And the Rebels are threatening on first and goal. Fires to the end zone.
Yes!
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Inside
Yes!
Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Tigers. How about that D coming up with a...
Not happy, Fineman. Not happy at all.
A little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.